Hey everybody, this is Grace. And today I've had a myriad of thoughts today about narcissistic people, toxic people, the things they do. And part of it was spurred by Adam. He was telling me I should do a video on that. And later on I said I've done plenty of videos on not just narcissistic people, but a particular type. And my thoughts kept evolving and developing and evolving and so forth, and really what I got down to was it's like preaching to the choir, and nothing's new. It's been done and overdone. It's not led to any, it's not been resolved. No resolutions, no changes. You don't see any kind of development. Yeah, and just kept going down that line, and it's like, okay, this could lead me, the way I am personally, to burnout. Okay, yeah. Okay, and I am well aware I am so burnt out on seeing this type in my life since I was born. I'm 56 years old. Since I was born, I've seen this type. And then more and more lately, I have seen them do these two things. And that is to take advantage, exploit people for their own good, for their own gain, their own benefit. Anybody, and that's one of them. The other one really is the same thing. People who want to act as though they're, some sort of voice of authority on something they are not, and these go together quite often. And I just see so much of it, and I know I've just made so many videos on it. Like I said, I'm tired of that. I am so far tired of that. And I was telling Adam, this is about preaching to the choir. I said, people like these sheeple, it really comes down to that, sheeple. They're not going to learn. They're looking for confirmation bias. They're looking, they'll find someone that pretends to be this voice of authority, and that person knows, and I've done this so many times, tells them what they want to hear. You have those. And then you have people who actually want to, learn something. They aren't just following the herd. These are real people, not sheeple, but people, the other side. And they have a mind of their own. They think certain ways. They might agree with you. They may disagree with you. And, they share their own thoughts and all that. Okay. And then, like I said, they don't necessarily have to agree with you. No problem. But really, it winds up feeling like, like I said, preaching to the choir, preaching to those that are going, the people who want to learn. You're just preaching to them. They've pretty much already learned these things, and they understand these things. They can think for themselves. Yeah, or just the people who want to learn, who are just beginning to learn about something. And yeah, that's good. That's great. It's great to have people who want to listen to you. And of course, you're going to have occasionally a sheeple. One of them come in and throw something at you, troll-like and all. It's not that they just disagree with you. It's that they have an agenda, and they have a bias or biases. They're going to throw that out, that you are the stupid one because you don't follow the rest of the sheep, the rest of the herd. Yeah. And it's just lather, rinse, repeat my whole life. Really. It is. It really is. And does anything ever get accomplished like this? I have never known, really, sheeple to learn anything. It's all they want to do is just follow the herd. And they just want to be led, and they find a leader, and that's it. And the other ones, like I said, they pretty much they already know. Nothing really changes. Nothing changes. And I'm a person who doesn't like everything just to remain the same. My whole life I have seen this difference, and really, yeah. And in a way, I think you can figure out what I'm saying is I do see the sheeple as they have a collective narcissism. Okay. They believe that only they and their leader, if you even call it a leader, it's just another sheeple, or a con artist, another narcissist, narcissistic person. Not diagnosing anybody, but yeah, a narcissistic person, and the rest of them follow that, and they think. What really has gotten to me in my life is when I see one of these, the sheeple, act so superior because they follow the herd. Just a superior attitude. It's like, oh my goodness. When what they are being fed is a bunch of BS, and they're believing it to be truth, and they act so superior to those who actually do know the truth. I mean, if you could say 1 + 1 is 2, and the sheeple was heard that 1 + 1 was 15, and they're going to act superior because they believe it's 15. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm so tired of all this. It's just gone beyond tired of it. Seeing so much. And like I say, I really don't see, and I've done a video about this, and something that I say I coined this, and I never liked it when I heard anybody say, I coined this. It's like, brag much? Or that they just come up with something like I did. I just came up with this because this is what I see in my life. This is what I see. Like I said, it's not the dark triad. I don't see the dark triad like it's described. What is it? Narcissism. What is it? Narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathic behaviors, I think. I don't see it that. That's not what I experienced personally in my life. 56 years of it, like I said, since I was born. What I see is narcissistic behavior, histrionic behaviors, and sadistic behaviors blend. I used to just say narcissistic, histrionic, but I see these three, this blend my whole life. And it's not everybody I've ever seen. Of course not. But the people who stick out, that's what it is. That is their kind of behavior, this kind of, and I call it the dramatic dark triad. The dramatic, they just drama. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm so sick of that. I really am. It's like, okay, what is, meet a new person, well, not right now, but you say you need to meet a new person, you say, okay, what are they going to be? What dysfunction is going to be there? I mean, of course, I don't go into something thinking that way, but of course not, no, that's not good to go in distrusting right away, but being cautious is something else. But usually if it's something, I'm one of those who gets that feeling, like right when I meet somebody, some would just call it discernment, and but right when I meet somebody, it's like in a way, survival mode. I get that feeling. Now, if I don't listen to it, or do this wishful thinking, oh, maybe they're not that bad, but no, usually they are that bad. The immediate feeling I get from, in person or watching them online. And usually that's what it is. I'm serious. And I think, really, you want to see more of them? You can see it on video. I'm not saying any one particular platform, social media platform. No, it's not. And it doesn't have to be something like that. It can be their own personal web page. But yeah, it's that, what I call the dramatic dark triad. Wow. So I'm so sick of it. I really am. Okay, and honestly, I want to see something good, not any more bad people with these bad behaviors. I would like to see that. I've said this so many times, I'm serious, that where apparently it's like where I live, I'm only going to see these certain types, or is that all that it is? This is what I truly wonder, is that you're going to have these type of people out there, those in the sheeple. That's what it is. That's it. That's all you're going to see. But every blue moon, one might pop up, and they might do a video a month or two, one video a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, because they know they're outnumbered. They know they're outnumbered by the sheeple. Ones with the big mouths and what's coming out of them is just pure, yeah, you know what it is. Ignorance. That's what it is. It's ignorance. It's this dramatic dark triad. It's these mantras, these slogans they've heard, these, yeah. It's just BS. Con artists. Just the lowest life form. They have the loudest mouths. They're the ones heard. Apparently it's okay because, hey, it makes them money. But when people are putting out like this misinformation, disinformation, yeah. what do you say? Just shake your head. What can you say? If you try to preach against, you say there's something against you, you're just preaching to the choir. Okay? I mean, like I said, it's good that you have a choir. But nothing changes these bad.